we'll see what happens with this. Judge Juan Merchan, who oversaw Donald Trump's criminal trial in the spring of last year, has ordered him to appear in person for sentencing on 34 felony counts on January 10th. And you know, I did a podcast episode about his decision applying immunity principles from the Supreme Court to the facts in this case, and he overruled all of Donald Trump's objections in that regard. And now Judge Merchan is ordering him to appear in person on January 10th. That's 10 days before he's inaugurated, to be sentenced on 34 felony counts. So, a couple things. Donald Trump is already a convicted felon. But for the Facebook lawyer MAGA chuds who are like, he's not convicted until he's been sentenced, he's getting sentenced on January 10th. He's getting sentenced a week from today. Today's January 3rd. And he has to appear in person to be sentenced on the 34 felony counts for which he was convicted. 34 felony counts of falsifying business records for hush money payments for the purpose of improperly influencing the 2016 election, to prevent the public from finding out that he had had extramarital sexual relationships with Stormy Daniels, and I can't remember the name of the other woman involved. She was a former Playboy model. He paid each of them $130,000. And in the case of Stormy Daniels, engaged in felonies, 34 of them, according to the jury, in order to cover up those payments and prevent them from being known to the general public in advance of Election Day in 2016. He did that specifically to influence improperly the outcome of the 2016 election. So, Donald Trump's a convicted felon, and that will be cemented in place on January 10th, even for the MAGA chuds, when he is ordered to appear in person in Judge Juan Merchan's courtroom to be sentenced on those 34 felonies. I'm going to think about this a little bit more before I make a second video about what I think this sentence might be. But he's a convicted felon.